Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I did the opera, you niggas. What's going on? I didn't get to see the Hassan thing, but everybody was letting us know, when they came over from over there. Shout out to Kwame Brizown, Buzz Life. Shout out to Ticket TV and all his platforms. There's so many, I can't name them all. Pro Basketball Updates, Black Entertainment Network. Shout out to that Hassan Campbell, basically. Shout out to him too. You know what I'm saying? For coming by to Kwame Brown's platform and for them to hash it out. Now, my boy LB So Wavy, shout out to LB, that's my boy there. He sent me something from I gotta do those two other things you sent me, LB. I'm gonna have a video for them because I don't think I gotta work that long today. I'll be out in enough time to drop. I'm gonna drop a lot of content tonight. I'm gonna be tired, but I'm gonna give you guys a lot of content, so be on the lookout. I am dropping probably every other hour tonight. Now, LB sent me some from Ticket. Shout out to Ticket TV. It's his Black Network channel. I forgot the name. I just subscribed to it. God damn it. I subscribed to it because, Ticket be coming with that fuego. So I subscribed to it and I was listening. It was a girl on there, Anna. She has a channel. I forgot the name of it. I think it's Annalicia or something. I gotta look it up what channel. But she talks about women empowerment and talks about how the men have left the women to basically take care of the kids and take care of the household themselves. And she kind of basically says that they're always making excuses instead of being men and manning up. And then there was a guy on there, Lemonade. Shout out to that brother. I don't know him well, but from what I was hearing from him, he was bringing the correct statistics. People don't understand it's a way you can look at statistics, and the statistics when it comes to the black male not in the household is very high. And it shows you that without two parents in the household, as opposed to those with just one parent, and people with one parent, stop saying that crap. Oh, well, look at me, I made it with one parent. You're the exception. You're the exception. You're the outlier. Because if you do a little diaphragm, it's the in-liers and out-liers. The in-liers are mainly the people who falter with just having one parent in the household, because either it's a son who can't have his aggression checked, or it's a girl who doesn't know her father's love. So every man she meets is going to be a scumbag because she doesn't know how to tell how a man can treat her and how a man can teach her some things as she could teach him. Now, the thing is, I love Anna's energy, her spirit and stuff. I love what she do, but she has a tendency to me of putting all black men in that category. And she has to be careful with that, because every black man isn't like her baby daddy or like any of these other men out here. She's not crazy, so please let's stop using that. When somebody's is different or against you, we got to stop saying they're crazy. We have to sit back and actually listen to them. And Lemonade, he was at times cutting her off, and vice versa, she was cutting him off. But the thing is, Lemonade basically made some great points, is that he showed the wage gaps. And see, that's the problem. That is what is going on. And I wish Anna would go look at those analytics. Is that the reason a lot of the black men aren't really, making it like that, is because they've been subdued by that bullshit knowledge that says, hey, you got to go to college. You got to go to college and get a job. Instead of doing what Kwame was saying is, yo, man, go get a trade. Work with your hands, learn how to be an electrician or engineer, or do things like that of that magnitude, And a lot of times, brothers aren't doing that. They've been steered wrong. And like I said, it's not entirely their fault. You have some brothers out here, Anna, who's doing their job, but you have some baby mothers who are still being a-holes. Vice versa, whether it's the baby daddy or it's the mom, and it's vice versa. It goes both ways. But the thing is this, Anna, women, you guys get a lot more rights than men do. Y'all do. The government loves you guys. They make you guys they want you to be the leaders of our neighborhoods. They want you to be the head of the household. You know, they put that seed in your head. They give you the jobs where you're making 6 figures or more, where the brother man barely can get 70,000. The only way he can get 6 figures is if he has a trade. But if he has a regular job, man, they're gonna basically have that dude at a cap. He's basically only gonna be able to make like a certain amount of money. It would never be more than an average white man or the bigger white man, like who they look at as the top echelon. It's not gonna be more really than the white woman or the black woman. You have to look up these things before you make your argument, Anna. You know, it's respect to you. Love your channel. Love everything you're doing. But you've got to stop bashing every black man. Every black man is not the same, honey. It's the truth. It's the truth. You know, me, I've had bad relationships with women. But I'm not out here saying F women or women need to do better. No, we all need to do better. Me, I have to do better, starting with myself. I have to do better. I'm not perfect. And I was in relationships that were toxic and sometimes physical. And the negative outweighed the positive in my last relationship. But my marriage, everything started off great. Before we got married, we were good and everything. And then after we got married, that's when things fell apart because of some things. You know, I wasn't man enough to hold that relationship together, and I wasn't man enough to put my foot down on a lot of things. And I blame myself for that the last relationship and my marriage. I never blame the woman, because to me, the woman you lead the woman, regardless of her attitude or how she is. You have to be the leader of the women and as well as the men. You have to be the leader, and that's how I was taught as a black man. But you have some of these women who want to be alpha so bad. They want to be a man so bad, so they try to lead and they try to cut a man below the belt a lot of times. And it is what it is. It is what it is. You have to learn how to deal with things. Me, I've learned how to deal with stuff. Like, I don't care about trivial things. Like, if somebody don't like me, that's fine. I don't care. You know, people would be like, man, you ain't shit outside of here. I said, actually, I am. I'm a grown-ass man. And I can tell you a boy because you're getting in your feelings about something that you don't need to be said. Like Sterling, me and Sterling got into it over the TO thing, but you see how we kept it respectable? That's how we need to have debates. We have to respect one another's space and one another's opinion. You know, even though I disagree with Sterling, I still respect Sterling as a man. I'm not finna go back and say F Sterling because he didn't agree with me. No, I don't care if he did or not. You know, that's the point. That's what men do. Men aren't gonna agree all the time. Like, I disagree with T, I disagree with LB on some things. But at the same time, I respect both of them brothers as men. Nicholas Jacobs, he's younger than me, but I'm not going to dismiss that. Man, you ain't nothing but this age. Why I got to listen to you? See, that's where we have a problem with a lot of the youth today. And that's why a lot of the youth say F us or F us or F what the hell we're doing. You know, it's the truth. You know, I just think that us as men, we have to continue to grow. We have to continue building one another up. But we also like YouTube, man. Like I told T, man, it's a lot of bitch ass niggas on YouTube, dog. They a lot of bitch made dudes. It's like none of them are very genuine. None of them are real. None of them are gonna be honest with you. Everybody's a a-hole. you know, it happens. You got to understand, man. People just always. People always want to take things. People always want to try to take things overboard, or not only overboard, but people always are trying to find a way to sneak diss you, or they're trying to do things for clout and stuff. And that's what a lot of these guys do. You know what I'm saying? They do things for clout. They feel because they have a bunch of subscribers, oh, they can say or do whatever they want. No, it's still a level of integrity. I respect and look up to guys like Sino, Kwame Brown, and Ticket TV because those brothers stay real. They're genuine. I also look up to Jose. I look up to C Pen. I look up to Who Did It. I look up to Unapologetic. I look up to everybody, man, because I love the embodiment and the empowerment of brothers. And see, we don't have that a lot. You know. And shout out to Thinking Highly, man. She's always working and busy. And also 225 Girl and Stephanie Williams, man. The women who come by. I see y'all all the time, man. I never forget y'all. I thank y'all for even having the time to take the time of day to come look at my show. I appreciate you women, man. You know I don't talk about relationships. The reason I don't talk about relationships because I'm not in one and I was bad at it. So I would probably give you the advice of what not to do in a relationship. If you want to mess a relationship up, do this. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do something like that. But I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I'm trash at relationships. Like I tried a bit, but at times it's like, man, I just feel like I'm giving too much. And it's like, I felt like this argument I won. And don't win the argument, fellas. Your ass gonna be on the street somewhere and shit. She might come and cut your ass up. I remember I won one argument with my exes. I went to sleep on the couch. I slept on the couch faithfully. I was so happy. I was like, yes. I was so happy. Didn't get none for a while, but I was happy. So what the whole thing is, the whole premise is, we have to look at the reality. Black women have a deep scorn, a deep hatred of black men. And black men have it too, of black women and other black men. You know, we don't have any strong men anymore that's leading in the society, leading everywhere. It's like these guys are letting women run them. And that's not good to do. Women want to be led. But if women don't respect you or feel you're strong, because see, women know an alpha. Women know a strong man. They know one. They know by your presence. Some women will gravitate towards that. Some women, they run away from that because they want to be the head person. They want to be the strong. So, you know, that's how it is. Do I think men, like, do I feel like we have a lot of things that we have to work on? Absolutely. You see, when you're doing things, when you're in a relationship or anything, man, you want to basically, you know, everyone say 50-50, but no. You want to go 100-100. You don't want to go 50-50. 50-50 is putting a cap on what you do. Instead of giving your all, then, you know, what's the point? And I used to think like that, man. We go 50-50. We go 50-50. Man, that 50-50 shit don't work. You got to go 100-100. You know, you got to give your all if you want the relationship to work. Now, if you don't want the relationship to work, then shit, go ahead and be 50-50. And you'll see how far that shit gets you. That shit ain't going to get you far. And also, women, if your man wants to lead, let him lead. Stop always gotta have the last word and all this shit. For real. That shit is irritating. Men hate that shit. Men hate that shit with a passion. Where the woman try to be this and that, it's like, oh God, you always gotta run shit. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know what to do, what not to do. You gotta know when to pick your battles. Now, the thing with Anna and Lemonade, man, I hope one day that they can sit down and have a better conversation. But both of them were making good points. The problem is Anna, she's looking at it from a perspective that all men are like this. Whereas Lemonade was looking at it like the big picture. Like he was looking at the whole picture saying, no, this is how it really is. You know, there's no sugarcoating, there's no nothing. This is how it really goes down. And I guess Anna was like, no, this is what it really is. So it was basically a difference of opinion on both ends. But Anna gotta understand the system that we're in is not the strength for black men. It doesn't help empower black men. You know, I know she wants to believe that, but it doesn't. You can't compare a black man to a white man, Anna. Do you know a white man has had a head start on financial gain since the damn near beginning of the U.S. history? They stole land from people, Anna. They took people from Israel, Africa. They took us from all over. Plus, there were blacks here already. We were the Indians. Some of us were Indians. There were blacks already here, like Moors and all of that. That was, I think, actually who started. John Henson was the first president overall. I think he was a Moor. And they basically built Washington, D.C. That's the image of the Moors. But the other blacks, they were slaves. And the Moors basically looked at them like whatever and let them rot instead of trying to help. They stayed out of that business. So, just a little history lesson, but I'm just saying, you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it from both angles. You can't look at it from just one. You gotta look at it from all over the place. And I think that's the problem with Anna. You know, and then the men you bring on your show, Anna, you know, you gotta let them talk sometimes. Let them get their point across. You feel me? You just come on there and blast their ass. It's like you're not giving nobody no chance to talk about something, like to talk about what they feel like. But like I said, this ain't no diss. This is just telling you, Miss Lady, you too beautiful, man, to be coming off like you are. For real, you too beautiful. You better than that. You are a very intelligent young woman. To me, you gotta let people talk. You know, Lemonade, shout out to you, my brother. You gotta listen. Even if you don't like the points that are being said, don't cut her off. Let her talk. Just sit back and listen. You may not like it, but that's her reality. That's where she comes from. That may be happening in her reality. You have to be able to listen to both sides. You know, we got to do better, man. As people, we got to debate better. We have to, instead of just going at it or going at each other's throat, we have to basically talk about it and get to a solution. But you know, I love that they had a good debate on there, man. That was cool. To me, if you're worried, if you're upset that your woman makes more than you, then you basically, how do I say, you basically are insecure about yourself as a man. You know, I didn't have a problem with my woman making more than me. The only problem I had is when you don't have respect for me, when you're showing disrespect, and it's like, okay, so now you disrespect me, all right. That's when I have a problem. But other than that, the pay scale, I never had a problem with that. So, all I'm saying is, man, we all got to do better. Starting with yourselves and starting with myself, we all have to do better. We have to get better at certain things. But, you know, I feel we'll be straight. It was a great StreamYard last night, man. Shout out to everybody who was doing the StreamYard and stuff, man. We was packed yesterday, weren't we? You know, we had fun. Now, we went to the back channel, man. I let them cook. I went to sleep. I got in my bed and was knocked the fuck out. I was tired as hell. Okay, that time. So yeah, I'll be making some videos tonight. We are going live tomorrow for the game 3, and we will go from there, and we will see if the Bucks can get a game at least. So thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and we're out. Daisy.